Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Crimi-Trent. Today's mini Monday Madness. See how small this is? We're painting a mini lavender field. Really simple, fast, sweet little lavender field. If you have any questions, please don't forget to leave them in the comment section. And don't forget to also check out my Patreon. I have exclusive videos over there weekly. And so let's get started. Okay, we'll start by going over supplies. I have a piece of Arches 100% cotton cold press paper. This is a 3-inch square. I taped down with Scotch tape. I'll be using Quinacridone Magenta, Peacock Blue, Cadmium Yellow Deep. I have my paper towel. My water jars are here. And I'm going to be using my Princeton number 8 long round velvet touch brush. First we're going to mix up some, I just drew right here, just to drew a line across the middle for like a horizon line, and some lines just going this way to guide me from there to the fields. And I'm going to start by making the color of the sky I want to do. So I have the Peacock Blue here. I'm going to take a little bit of the magenta, magenta, make some purple. I want to do a purplish sky, blue purple sky. So you see the purple there. So I'm going to get some water on my brush, good amount, and I'm going to put it across the top half of the paper. You can see that sheen. It's wet, not super wet, not puddling, just enough. We can wash in some purple tones and blue tones. So I'm just going to wash in some of this purple. Get a little more, less wet. There we go. Just going to do like an angly, and an angle. Just washing in this color here. Grab some of the more blue and more magenta, a little deeper. So I'm just pushing the color around. You can actually move this stuff out of the way. See, it's doing like a spider vein kind of thing. You can kind of move it and turn it so it bleeds down this way. So I'm lifting it up and then I'm touching it and have it bleed downward. Or if it's not doing that, you clean off your brush. Just kind of push that paint around. So I'm just moving it around. And I can drip in some more paint and it will go downward that way. I'm going to grab some blue. Drip that on. Just holding it up and I'm dripping it down. I can go back into it too and then drip down this way. And that blue. I'm going to take some of that blue out if I don't like it and just mop it up with my brush. And go back in and add some more of that purple. Just a little deeper blue purple. Just going to get some darker clouds in here. I might even throw in a little pink. So I'll take some magenta. I'll water it down. I'll throw in a little pink in there too. Just dabbing that in. It still hasn't hit the bottom yet, so I'm going to grab some of that purple. Let it bleed a little bit. Now it's gotten the whole sky. If I want to lift some of it up, I can take my brush, I clean it off, I just press down and lift it up. See, I'm just lifting it up and dabbing it on my paper towel. Taking up some of that purple. I feel like it's too much. Or you could take a paper towel and go in there and just grab some of that off. And you have this pinkish purple sky. Kind of pretty, right? Now for the field, this is still wet, but we're gonna work on wet on dry. So I'm gonna take some of our yellow, mix it with the blue and get that green. It's very bright. More yellow. I'll put a little greenery in the background here. Just tapping that in, just pushing it across like that. And I might grab some more of that blue to get it darker. Yellow. Teeny bit of the magenta. Let me get this deep green. And tap some of that in here. So little trees. Now this was dry, so I might want to add some water just on top of here so it bleeds a little bit for trees. I want it loose. Grab some more of that yellow and tap in just little dots to get these trees, these loose trees. And I grab some more of the water and I push it around down here and here. I'm going to grab some more of this yellow, make some light green, and go in here. Just brightening it up, putting it across over here. This is supposed to be really loose. Again with that blue, red, yellow, blue. Got that dark green. And you can just tap in some of this dark green in here. And over in here, the trees. You want more blue, might brighten up, and more yellow. Alright, we're going to clean off our brush. This is where the fun begins. So now we're going to do these like fields coming this way. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to just, with the water, just go like this. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4, 5, 6. There's white spaces in between them. And grab some of this purple and we'll just tap that in. We're doing this super loose. And over in here. And then we can grab some of this magenta. Loose, and just put some of that in next to it. We want this really fun and loose. And then grab some more Peacock Blue, magenta, a little less water, magenta, so it's more of a pinkish purple here. Creamy, like a wasabi. And I'm just going to tap that in here on the side. I'm going to fill in some of this in between with the green. So I grabbed some more of the yellow and I added some yellow to that green we had. And the white areas where it's not watery paint, you can throw in some green. You can actually take some of the yellow, excuse me, throw some yellow in here too, just to brighten it up even more. This is super loose. We'll still get more serious as it dries. So it's still wet. Let me zoom in so you can see better. See, we just did these lines and still wet. It's kind of bleeding into each other. You can grab some of that darker purple. Tap it in on one side. Still going to bleed a little bit, but it's going to start to bleed a little bit less and less as it's drying. Grab some of this magenta. It's a little creamy. It's not as wet. I tap it on my paper towel always first, and then I go in and I'll just tap in. See, I'm just tapping in little dots, and they will bleed. I'm going to just brighten this up. This is an abstract kind of field. Put some out over here. Then I'm going to grab some more of this purple. See, it's going to be more thick. It's a bluish purple. Again, tapping it on one side. So just tap, 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 tap. It will bleed. But it's thicker, so it's going to bleed less. And if it bled too much, again, you can do the same method where you clean up your brush and you go in and you lift up some of the paint. See how I'm doing that? You don't like it, you want it to have some brightness in there. And you can go in and grab some yellow, some really bright yellow green. Put some of that in between. Or, I'm lifting up this green color here. Yellow, really thick, creamy. Just tap it in there so you have some yellow. Just want this really bright and fun. And I'm throwing some across here so it makes that field brighter. Now, it's still wet, so we're still going to keep working with it. Going to grab some more of this magenta. I'm just going to tap it in over in here and here. Then I'll tap in some of the purple. I want it lighter, so I'm going to put some more water in here. But I'll dab it on my paper towel again. Just tapping that purple in here. Just going to put some little trees up in here. Pointy tall trees. See, this kind of bled over here, so I'm going to add a little pointy and then just mush it back and forth just to indicate trees. I might grab some of this Peacock Blue or that purple and just tap that in here, just darker. All right, you could at this point, be kind of fun. Let me just grab my credit card. An old credit card. The corner on an old, just a piece of cardstock. I'm just gonna lift up some of the paint by scraping it. See that? Just a little bit, just to give it texture. Swooping it up. A little bit here and there, takes up some of the paint, put some white in there. And it gives it that movement of the grass, of the lavender. Just little scrapes. Okay, so at this point we're gonna dry it and then come back. Okay, now this is totally dry. I'm gonna go back in again. Some purple paint. So I want to mix more pinkish purple. I put that purple paint here, magenta with the Peacock Blue, and I'm going to add more magenta. Okay. And I'm just going to go back in here and tap in little teeny dots in the front. Little teeny dots. You could splatter, but then it's going to go everywhere and you don't want to do that, so you want to have it to be more detailed without splattering everywhere. Just on the rows of the purple. Just see, I'm just tapping on these little dots in the front. And over here. And you could add more blue to that and do the same thing back here. And if you just want to wash in some more bright magenta down here and some Peacock Blue. This is really an expression of a lavender field. It's not like a serious, you know, you didn't have to put in a little house and whatnot. So look how easy that was. You can throw in some little, if you white specks too, would be kind of fun. Like if I had a gouache, I'd have some gouache over here. Just some white gouache. Just throw in little teeny dots. And it will bleed into the other ones and it will lighten it up. See, just tapping that in. It's going to just brighten that up just a little bit. Just taking a little bit of white gouache, tapping it in, and it just brightened up that, give it a little more movement, whatnot. There we go. I know this is a short tutorial today, but I've had a crazy day ahead of me, so I had to make it kind of short. So you just lift up the tape and reveal your really cute mini lavender field. Isn't that fun? I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button to know when my tutorials are up. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. I have exclusive videos and content there weekly. I'm actually going to put in like a video this week that I didn't put on YouTube that I didn't like, but you guys might like it. Who knows? And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Take care, and I will speak to you soon.